Let's do this. I'm so excited to move today. What a gift to be here and to do this together and to have this practice together. If you have a strap or a towel, get it, belt, anything. We're going to start with that. And we're going to take right leg up. I'm Maeve. I'm Maeve if you're new to me. Welcome, welcome. Right leg in. Give some weight to your arms. So like hold the strap and then just kind of like let the arms be heavy. And not in the way that is like a passive way, just more like allow the weight of the arms to take the belt into the foot deeper and then use that weight to press the foot away. So the leg is active here. You can soften or close your eyes, start to tune into your breath, feeling the inhale, feeling the exhale. And then both ends of the strap into your right hand. Open the right leg out to the right, left arm out to the side. Try to pin the left side of the body down. And then with the strap on the foot or on towel, whatever you got, you're going to just gently pull up with the foot and pull down with the hand. So there's equal opposites. Activating inner thighs here. It's not passive, it's not restful, sorry. It's quite active. And then draw back up to center. Switch your hand on the strap. Take your right arm out to the side. Don't take the leg crazy far over, just a little bit. And then start to pull the strap over toward the right and then push the left leg, the right leg toward the left. So your left hand is kind of pressing toward the right, your right foot is pushing toward the left. So we're going in opposition. Good. And then I'm going to reverse that. So you're going to take the arm out to the left. I'm going to push the pinky side of the right foot into the strap and toward the right. Flaring up kind of that outer right leg. The back of my right hip is still on the ground. I haven't gone so far over that I'm actually in a twist here. I've just taken the leg across. Play with it. Find what works for you. This breath, soft, steady, even. Come back up to center. Release the leg all the way down. Take a full breath in. Open your mouth. Let it out if it feels good. Left leg comes up into the strap. You've got both hands on the strap, both arms on the strap. Allow the weight of the arms to just give some weight into the strap and into the foot. And then push the foot away and activate that leg. Leg that's in the ground is strong. This may or may not be like your deepest hamstring stretch. For me, this is not my deepest hamstring stretch. I'm focusing more on pushing away. But if this position on you is your deepest hamstring stretch, you're probably going to be feeling a lot here. That's great too. But if it's not your deepest hamstring stretch, that's okay. We'll get there. Or not. Take both ends of the strap into your left hand, right arm out to the side. Good. Come out to the side and then lifting the foot upward as you kind of gently pull down. Good. So we're going to kind of keep this resistance. So now you felt it on the first side. Come up, come across. Keep some of this resistance as you press out. You can switch hands on the strap, sorry. And I'm going to reverse the pressure. Bring the right arm out to the side. And then the left foot just gently presses back like it wants to take the left leg back over to the left side. But the strap's not going to let it go. So outer hip waking up, outer leg waking up. Draw back up to center. Put the strap off to the side. Release the left leg down. Take a big breath in. Open your mouth, let it go. Inhale, right leg up. Arms like a cactus. Take a breath in. Exhale, open the right leg out to the right side, any amount. No support, just you. Inhale, draw back up to center. And then exhale, cross over to the left. Inhale, back up to center. And then exhale out to the right. Inhale, back up. And then exhale over to the left. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, back up. And then take it out. Draw back up. And then cross over. Come through center. Curl the shoulders off the ground. Flip both legs up. Left leg is just hovering. Right leg's extended. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yes. Good. That's me making sure there's no messages there. Perfect. If you're new to me, I'm Maeve. If you need anything from me, put it in the chat. I'll come and check. Good. Both legs up. Lower both legs. Shoulders curl up. Right leg down, left leg up. Arms like a cactus. Inhale. Exhale, left leg out to the left side. Inhale, back up. And then exhale, cross. Inhale, back up. Exhale out. Inhale. And then exhale. One more time, inhale. And exhale out. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale to center. And then exhale, curl the shoulders, float the right leg up off the ground. Stay and breathe. Good. Both legs down. Curl the shoulders up a little more. Lift up, boat pose. Maybe the legs straighten. Bend your knees. Take your feet in toward each other, knees out wide. See if you can take hold of your heels. And then use that to kind of lift up a little bit more. And then maybe press those feet out. Ooh. Kind of finding that sweet spot, right? I know, I fall over. Good, good. Take another breath in. Cross the shins, downward facing dog, please. If you have blocks, have them handy. Inhale, forward to plank. Downward facing dog, exhale. Pause and down dog, pick up all your toes. Root the big toe, the base of the big toe, the base of the pinky toe. Press your toes down. Pull the feet away from each other and toward the back of the mat. Activate the hips. Keep that. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pull the mat wide with your feet and pull it back. Activate the hips. Inhale, forward to plank. Halfway down, chaturanga. Back up, inhale. Downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. Halfway down, chaturanga. Inhale. And downward facing dog. Last time like that, inhale forward. Chaturanga, exhale, take a pause. And then release to your belly. Good, Shalabhasana. Stretch the feet back, stretch the hands back, stretch the gaze forward. One more breath in. Hands by the ribs, tuck the toes up and back, dog. Inhale, exhale, right knee draws to your chest and place your foot forward. Take your right foot pretty wide and then bring both hands to the inside of your right foot. Yes, very nice. Back leg is strong. So if you have blocks and it makes this feel more accessible, please, please, please use them on any height. Make this accessible. Yeah? So right toes, if they're not already, you're going to pick up the toes a little bit and turn them slightly open. Your knee's going to go the same direction as your foot. Your left knee's going to come down. And then we're going to straighten this right leg. This is, again, where blocks become really handy if this at all feels compromised in any way. Or if it just feels better. Props are not a crutch. Props are a wonderful thing. So we're in half splits with a little wider front leg, a little external rotation, which for some people feels better, for some it does not. But just taste it at least. Shift forward, plant your hands, sweep this right leg up and back, open up the hip, bend the knee if it feels good, and take a few breaths here. And then knee into your chest. Place your right foot between your hands, stay on the back toes, pull the heart forward, bring your hands into your heart and pause here. So even though the torso is pretty low, the energy is that you're trying to draw the ribs away from the right thigh. The front ribs, that is. One more breath in. Release your hands down. Plank inhale. All the way to the ground. Exhale. Shalabhasana. Open up. And then downward facing dog. Take a breath in. And then left knee to your chest. Exhale. Place your foot forward. Bring the hands to the inside of the left foot. Go ahead, take the left foot a little wider and bring the right knee down to the ground. I don't remember if we had the knee down or not. We might have, we might not have. I don't think we did. Do whatever feels good. How's that? Short-term memory. Not working today. I don't know how this bodes for me. Draw the feet energetically toward each other. So give yourself like a little squeeze toward center line. Think of this as like a straight up standing pose. But then we have hands on the ground. Use the hands as much as your feet. Balance, 1, 2, 3, 4 points. Give your knee down, 5 points. And then let's do that. Bring the knee down. If you haven't already, the toes are turned out a little bit. The foot is wide, and then come into half splits with or without blocks. A little external rotation, a little wider left foot. Dig that front heel down. Check in with your breath. Last inhale. Shift forward. Sweep this left leg up and back. Bend the knee if it feels good and open up the hip. And see if you can drop into the right heel. Do your best to balance the shoulders. And then left foot comes forward between your hands. Stay high in the back toes. Bring your hands into your heart. And keep the torso low. One more inhale. Release your hands down, plank. Inhale and plank to your belly, exhale. Come into Sphinx, slide the forearms forward, pull the heart forward, and then come into forearm plank. Inhale, back into Sphinx, pull the heart forward, press the tops of the feet down, and then downward facing dog, really nice word. Beautiful. Pull the mat widthwise and back with your feet. Lift high into your toes. Bend your knees, bring your feet up to your hands. Lengthen halfway with your inhale, and then fold down with your exhale. Rise, inhale, and draw your hands into your heart, exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bow forward. Halfway up, inhale. Fold down, exhale. Rise, inhale. And hands into your heart, exhale. Just establishing breath rhythm. Inhale, rise up. Exhale and bow. Halfway, inhale. Fold, exhale. Rise, inhale. So nice. Bring your hands into your heart. I love seeing you move together. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, bow forward. Halfway, inhale. Fold down, exhale. Rise all the way up, inhale. Bring your hands into your heart, exhale. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, bow forward. Halfway, inhale. Right foot steps back. Right foot steps back. Left foot is forward. Crescent pose, inhale. Take a couple breaths here. Pull your feet toward each other. Put a big bend in that right knee and sink as deeply as you can. Take another breath in. Release your hands down. Step back to plank, inhale. Chaturanga or the floor, exhale. Rise. Cobra, up dog, Shalabhasana, any number of back bends, downward facing dog with your exhale. Right leg stretches back, inhale. Place your right foot forward. Crescent, inhale. You have a couple breaths here. Reach up high, bend the back leg a lot, sink down as much as you can. Pull the feet toward each other. Top of the mat, forward fold. Halfway, inhale. Fold down, exhale. Rise up to stand, inhale. Pause on the top, engage the glutes, fullness of breath. Exhale, bow forward. Halfway, inhale. And then left foot steps back. Crescent pose, both knees bent. Pull your feet in toward each other. Activate that left glute, and then release your hands down. Step back to plank. Make your way to downward facing dog, whatever path suits you every single time. Even if I cue chaturanga, you find your own way there. Left leg back, inhale. And then exhale, place your foot forward. Pull the feet toward each other. Bend both knees, rise up. And on top of the mat, hands and feet. Halfway, inhale. And then bow. Rise, inhale. Hands into your heart, exhale. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway, inhale, right foot steps back. Big bend in the back knee, pull the feet toward each other, rise up for a crescent, squeeze the right glute, and then bring your hands down, blocks or onto the floor. Straighten the front leg. Consider picking up the front toes today. Consider it. One more breath in. Bend the front leg, step back to plank. Make your way to down dog. Right leg inhales back. Lots of controls. And use the right glutes to take that leg back. And then place your right foot forward. Big bend in both knees. Squeeze the feet toward each other to rise up. And then straighten the front leg. Hands floor or block. Consider lifting the right toes up. And take a few breaths here. Kind of dig that right heel down. Use your hands. Use your back foot energetically. Pull the feet toward each other. And then step your feet top of the mat. Halfway, inhale. Fold, exhale. Rise, inhale. And hands into your heart, exhale. Inhale, rise up. And then bow forward, exhale. Halfway inhale. Left foot steps back, big bend in both of the knees. Squeeze the left glute, rise up. And then straighten the front leg. Beautiful. Consider lifting up those right toes, release your hands down, step back, and then lower down or take it back. Left leg back with an inhale. Place your foot forward. So this transition, bend the knees, pull the feet toward each other. So get low to rise up, please. And then straighten the front leg. Try to lift the front toes. And then feet top of the mat. Halfway with your breath in. And then melt down with your out breath. Yes. Rise all the way up to stand, inhale. Little pause on the top, squeeze the glutes. Bring your hands into your heart, exhale. Inhale, circle to rise up. Exhale, bowing forward. Halfway, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Rise, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Lift your heels, inhale. Bend your knees, exhale. Feet to your hands. Halfway, inhale. Fold, exhale. Rise, inhale, strong legs. Draw your hands into your heart, exhale. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, bowing forward. Inhale, halfway. Chaturanga or not. Make your way to down dog. Soft, steady, even breath. Feet active, hands active. Lift your heels, inhale. Stretch back. Look where you're going, feet to your hands. Halfway, inhale. And fold. Rise, inhale. Hands into your heart, exhale. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, bowing forward. Offer your heart, inhale. Make your way to down dog. From down dog, inhale your right leg back. Start to walk your hands back toward your left foot. Good. Left hand to your left ankle or calf if it's okay, your heel perhaps, standing splits. Use your right hand. Use your right hand with as much pressure and power as your left foot. Use your right hand. And then left hand releases, walk out. Place your right foot between your hands. Back heel roots down, warrior two, come up and around. Good, just gonna flip so I can see you. Beautiful. Good, bring your hands to your hips. Find your deepest bend in the front leg, whatever that is for today. Find your deepest bend. And then against that, pull the left leg back firmly. And make it just as strong. Feel as much weight in the left foot as the right foot. Pull the feet toward each other. Bring your hands up, push the hands away, and then palms down. Equal energy between the legs, equal energy between the arms, and then equal energy between the arms and the legs. So all the quadrants working equally. Beautiful. Good, just straighten the front leg and then tip over to triangle. Shin or block, I'm going to use a block today. And then press, hand, block, floor, shin. If you're pushing on your own shin, you better meet that pressure, otherwise you're just going to be jamming on your own leg, right? So equal pressure. Equal strength up, both feet working equally strong, both legs working equally strong. So your right hand is in a handstand. Super strong. That sounds like superstar, super strong. Good, just bend the front leg. If you're using a block, bring it with you. We're coming into half moon. So nothing crazy here, almost predictable, right? Like that's almost a predictable sequence we just did. Warrior two, triangle, half moon. Left hand to your sacrum. Lengthen out your low back. Bend your left leg. Press your hand into your sacrum, scoop your belly back. Open up the left shoulder, reach for your foot if it's there, and then push away. Squeeze the left glute. Work the right leg stronger. Use your right hand like you're in a handstand. Yes. So for as much as that foot pushes away, the hand is like, you're gonna stay here. And the foot's like, no, I'm gonna go. And the hand's like, no, you're gonna stay. So we get this beautiful opening back bend here. Keep engaging the left glute. You have to tell it to work. You have to tell it to work, I promise. Come into chair, easy peasy, just bring it around. And then right knee rises up. Reach down for your right big toe. Don't overthink it. You can always take the knee, but just go for the foot, at least for a second. And then extend the leg any amount out. So think back to when you can use a strap, but think back to when we had that strap and you were pushing the foot away and you were pulling back. That's this. That's this. Way back when, first thing, boom, out of the gate. Arms up. Take that right leg through. If you're a handstander and you want to take some hops here, you'll take some hops. Maybe you'll just find a handstand and be there. And then when you're ready, back to down dog. When you arrive in down dog, lift all your toes. Root the mound of the big toe, the mound of the pinky toe, pull the feet back, out to the side, put the toes down, let the toes do some work. Couple more breaths. Fire up those legs. And then left leg stretches back, nice and strong. And then walk your hands back to your right leg. I had a little struggle bus there. And then right hand, ankle, heel, calf. Use your left hand like you're still in down dog. Work that left leg longer, straighter. And then keep the leg lifted, walk forward. Left foot comes between your hands. Back heel roots. Warrior two, rise up. Bring your hands up to your hips. Good. Find your legs first. Find your deepest legs today. Feet draw toward each other. Equal strength and power in rooting in both the legs. Take the arms up. Give your arms as much power as your legs. Last couple breaths. Straighten the front leg and triangle. Just tip over. See if you can make contact with the floor or with the block or with your own shin, but in a way that you can give that left arm crazy power. as much as your legs, as much rooting down as your legs. And then the right hand, as much power, even though there's nothing to press against. I like to imagine I'm facing a wall and pressing my right hand into that wall to crawl the arm up higher. So while I'm asking you to give every limb energy, it's not gripping, it's not uncomfortable. Maybe it's uncomfortable, I don't know. I'm not gonna tell you what it is there, but it's not aggressive. How's that? It's not aggressive. It's more just like energized, like you have electricity coursing through you, which you do. Tap into it. All right, half moon. Can you give this left hand more energy? Can you give the left hand as much energy as the left leg? Bring your hand, your right hand that is, to your low back, sacrum. Bend the right leg if you want. Really pull the foot in toward your hip. Squeeze the right glute, reach for the foot, and then Shavasana if you'd like. You're pushing away, you're squeezing the right glute. You're catching with the right hand. Push, squeeze, catch. Come to chair, top of the mat, bring it around. Left knee rises up, reach down, find that left big toe. You start to push the leg away. Arm and leg, equally energized. Draw the shoulder back, arms up, leg stays up. Work the standing leg, work the standing leg, work the standing hip, and then take the left leg through. Option, take a little handstand here, or simply just step back. Make your way into down dog as you're ready. Stretch the mat back and wide with your feet. Your right leg back in hand. Walk your hands back to your feet again, or your left foot that is. Take the left hand to the left foot. Stretch the right leg longer away. Woo. And then walk up. Right foot forward. Crescent pose, rise up. Good. Back knee down. And then both hands to the inside of your leg. Take this right foot wider. Wider, toes, knee open slightly. And then shift back. We've been here, yes? Yes is the answer. So this is perfect. Second time you get to see it again. You can make some tweaks to it as you'd like. If you want, we're going to start to extend on an angle, please. This right leg forward. Keep your hands down. Stay energized. Left glute working. Instead of just collapsing down, think of this as a standing pose. Lift up. Work the arms, work the legs. Pull the feet toward each other. Yeah. Beautiful. Good. 2 more breaths here. Good. Carefully drawing back up. And then bend the front leg. Bend the back leg. Reach back for your foot if it's there. And find it. Just like we did in Shavasana. Push the foot away, catch hold with the arm, with the hand. Beautiful. Left hip is still working. Squeeze the butt. So when we activate this left hip, these glutes, we open the front of the hip up. One more breath in. Release the foot, bring both hands around. Lift the back knee. Stay here for a couple breaths if you want. If you want a little arm balance, you can work your right shoulder inside of your knee. Take your hand to your heel or your calf. Plant your hands, extend that right leg out. Kind of a similar angle. And then floating up. Vinyasa 2. And then back. And then into down dog, however you want to get there. And then from down dog, left leg stretches back. Hold your center, walk your hands. Oh my God, that was like a joke. Like I was trying to be funny there. I was not. Left leg back, walk your hands back, standing splits. Hello. Right hand takes that right leg. Stretch the left leg longer. Walk forward. And then place your left foot forward. Crescent inhale. Good. Pull the feet toward each other. So get used to that action of pulling the feet toward each other. And then from that strength, just place the knee down. Good. Bring the hands around. Take this left foot wide again. And then straight in that front leg. Your leg is on an angle. There's like a little external rotation here. Stay here or start to come forward. Use your hands. Give yourself this lift. Blocks are so helpful here to give yourself a little extra lift if you need it. Good. There's never, ever any pressure to come all the way up. This is a crazy active pose. Hanumanasana, splits. This is a leaping pose. We're leaping. Leaps are not passive. Leaping across a body of water here. Right hip is working really strong, like so strong that you wouldn't even need your hands. So good. Beautiful. Carefully draw the leg back slowly. And then rebend the front leg. Bend the left leg, reach back for your foot. Push your foot away, squeeze your right glutes. Let the chest open up. And then come around. Option to pass through, a little arm balance here. Maybe just kind of get in deeper here for a moment. If you want, shoulder comes inside. Take off. And then back to down dog. Little pause. Stretch the mat back and sideways with your feet. Use your toes. Right leg back in hand. Walk back to your left leg. Last time here. Left hand to your left leg. Nice big standing split. And then right foot comes forward, top of the mat. Warrior 3. Bend the right knee, sink down, bring your hands down to the ground. Make contact with your left toes. Pick up your right foot, come into a floating pigeon pose, and then release your shin down. Good. Come down onto the forearms if it's okay. If it's not, that's cool too. Blocks are great here. Good. Press your forearms down and kind of drag your elbows toward the back of your mat. Push your left foot down, engage the left glute. Press the right shin down. Pull the right shin and the left foot toward each other. So again, it's like that action of scissoring the legs. Think of this as a standing pose. Really nice. So however you need to get into this transition, you will get there. However you need to get there. Push the forearms down. Feel the shoulder blades spread on the back. Pull the heart forward. Tuck the left toes. Forearm plank. Belly down slowly. Many options. Sphinx, you already set up for it. Shalabhasana, Cobra, or bend your knees, reach back, find your feet, and Dhanurasana. Whenever I put out a list of poses like that, there's no hierarchy. They're just like a buffet. Downward facing dog. Pause, reset the breath. Left leg stretches back. Last time, walk the hands back to that right foot. Come forward, left foot steps forward. Warrior 3. Right hip working, that's gonna keep that right leg up. Yes, beautiful. Yes, Emily, beautiful. And then start to bend the standing leg. Hands come down. Right toes, make contact, you tuck the toes. Lift up the left foot, find that floating pigeon. With control, bring the shin down, the foot down. Good. Yeah. Good. Come forward onto the forearms if it's okay. Press the back foot down, energize the back leg, wake up this right glute. Push the pinky side of the left foot down. Push the shin down. Pull the elbows toward the back of the mat. Pull your left shin toward the back of the mat. Pull your right foot toward the front of the mat. Last couple of breaths here. Good, tuck the right toes, push into the forearms. Forearm plank. Hips come down. Back bend of your choice. Downward facing dog. So good, so good. Take a moment, smooth out your breath. Yeah. Left leg stretches back. Left leg, please. Left leg, please. High into your right toes. Bend your right knee. Look at your thumbs. Hop your right foot forward. Take your left foot down behind you. Place the left knee down. And then half splits. We're back here again. Block. So if you liked the angled version, you got another shot at that. If you want to see how the more classical straight ahead version feels on you, go for it. You can use a block under your front sitting bone. So right sitting bone to block if you'd like. So you get to kind of taste a little deeper version without feeling like you're at the mercy of the cliff, right? Legs are drawing toward each other. And so as you're here, you can support, if it feels good, maybe the arms come up, palms together, and then maybe the gaze travels up. Really nice. So we're going to transition out of here. So if you have a block under your hip, remove it. Front leg comes back. Back knee's going to bend. It already is bent, but it's going to, foot's going to pivot over to the right. Left foot pivots over to the right. You're going to walk this right foot over to the left. And we're going to create like a 90-degree angle on both legs. So right knee points to the top of the mat, right foot straight out to the left side. And then you can look at your back leg, and then we're going to adjust it from here. And we're here. So 90, I'm actually going to turn toward you. I'm going to turn toward you. 90, 90, roughly. Good. Good. And then see if you can take the arms up and see if you can shift into your center. That might need a little bit of help here, and that's totally fine. But as you get here, maybe you can rise here. Beautiful. Yes. Good, and then maybe come forward. Hands come down. Tuck the left toes. Right leg sweeps up and back, three-legged dog. Right leg up, three-legged dog. Tie into the left toes, bend the left knee. Gonna hop your left foot forward. So like a little opportunity for a little hang time and hands down. Right leg comes down behind you, right knee comes down behind you. Half splits, full splits, and you explore it. So if you liked that version with the foot a little wider, go for it. Yeah. If you want to use a block under your hip for some support, go for it. And we have a few minutes here. Well, minutes, maybe not minutes. That's scary, right? We have a few moments here. We have some time here. So let it expand, let it open. Think of it as a standing pose. So the way that we balance the work when we were in Warrior 2, do that now. And if you're taking the arms up, the arms are working. And then we'll slowly start to come out. Take your time. And then you're going to bring that right foot over toward the left. You're going to walk this left foot over toward the right. And then we'll just find that 90-90. It's not exact. You don't have to get out your... Oh, what was that thing that we used in geometry? Someone will tell me at the end of class. Or it'll come to me. You know what I found recently is that like I have this information in my head and I don't want to do the work to dig it out. Like this, I'm calling myself out on this, like the simple name of something that we use in geometry. But if I think hard enough, I'll get it. So I'm going to think on it. Don't tell me yet. Maybe lift up. If you need, use the left hand to kind of hold your center. It's fine. It's more than fine. It's great. And then maybe coming forward. The way that my brain works recently, where like I don't always want to do the work to remember things, it's like how my body is sometimes. Like you don't always want to do the work that's going to make you stronger. Like something like this, right? Good, come back up. Bring the hands around. Tuck the right toes. This time back to plank last. Chaturanga if you want it. Go through. And then bring your feet up to your hands, lie down on your back. So if you feel like you've done enough back bending, which you have, by the way, so if you feel that way, it's true. Take a block if you have one. Supported bridge, enjoy. If you're ready for 1 or 2 more back bends, bridge pose or Vinyasa. So we've done a lot of work to open up the front of the hips here, which makes this a little more accessible. And then release down. Receive that pose, how'd that feel? Option for one more. This time single leg, Ekapada if you'd like. Set it up, bridge or upward facing bow, it's the same setup. Rise up. And then right knee lifts, extend the leg up. Channel little standing splits, reach the feet away from each other. Balance the quadrants. As much work in this right leg as the left. Put the right leg down, left leg up. Arms working like legs. Release the foot, and then come out gently. Either take your feet wide, drop your knees into each other. Bring the soles of your feet together for Supta Baddha Konasana, or just take your legs straight out on the ground. Neutralize your spine, check your breath. If you did those back bends, feel the effect that those heating poses have on your breath. They're energizing. If you're on a block and bridge, come on off. And then bring your feet in toward each other. Right knee into your chest, extend your left leg out. Bring your right knee over to the left, right arm out to the side. Just take a gentle twist here. Really nice. Come back to center, switch the legs, and then twist second side. So after this twist, you're going to have an option to get upside down for like a minute, like a literal minute. I'm going to stay on my back and just take my legs to the sky. I'm probably going to use my block actually, so I'll guide you through that. But if you're itching for a headstand or a handstand, you are welcome to go there right now. If you're going to stick with me, I'm going to use a block. If you don't have a block, you can just take your legs up. If you have a block, lift your hips. This is the order. Bridge your hips, put the block under your sacrum, and then lift the knees and the legs come up. We did a lot of work in hamstrings and hips today, so just feel, you can do a strap here if your hamstrings are on the tighter side. It will give you a little more release, like quiet, less work. But just feel how you feel. What's going on in the hamstrings, what's going on in the hips. If you happen to take a headstand, please take child's pose. And then we're going to release out slowly. If you're on a block, bridge up, block out, and then release. Shavasana, if you prefer to sit in meditation, go for it. Release your hands. Release your gaze, release your breath. Feel the weight of your body. Allow yourself to just puddle into yourself. You're just a puddle of human. side, I encourage you to stay here as long as you want. If you need to stay on schedule, I will get you out on schedule. Just start to deepen your breath. In these last moments here and still, just notice how you feel. And then purposefully bring movement back. So maybe it's fingers and toes, maybe it's just an extension of the legs, a broadening of the collarbones. And then when you're ready, reach your arms overhead. If you're seated, you're good wherever you are. If you're lying down, you'll stay with me, bend your knees. And then roll to your side. Take a breath there. And then rise up to sitting. Let your hands rest on your knees, on your thighs. Just take a moment here. Reconnect to your breath. Now, I'm not saying that you disconnected from your breath, but just really reconnect to your breath. We have this opportunity in this moment of transition from being on our mat to leaving our mat and to reassimilating into the world, to sort of acknowledge how we feel, leave behind what we don't need, but take with us what serves us as we move into the rest of our day, as we move into interactions and communication. Bring your hands together at your heart. Take a breath in together. With your exhale, bow your mind to your heart. Rise, inhale, and let your eyes open gently. Thank you for your practice.